Hello guys, welcome to Sandpaper Academy for Civil Services Beginners Guidance Series under ASSAM or session 2 to loisu already session 1 ami upload kori disu for those aspirant june APSC CCE 2024 avatirna hobo aru which is probably going to be held on the year 2025 ya opori aru eta kotha koi disu history ba environment and ecology keneke podibo lage tare moi duta demo video already di dilu আমি কেবল কন্টিনিউ কৰিম আসাম সিৰিজটো আৰু বাকি কেটা মই জেনেকে ডেমো কৰি দিলো হেতু তেওঁলোকে পঢ়ি থাকিব পাৰিব ঠিক আছে সো আজি দেৰি নকৰি আমি বিগিন কৰো আজি ৰিভাৰ সিস্টেমৰ ওপৰত আলোচনা কৰিম আসাম অসমৰ ৰিভাৰ সিস্টেমৰ ওপৰত সো আপোনালোকে যদি চাই দিস ইজ ব্ৰহ্মপুত্ৰ ৰিভাৰ সিস্টেম আৰু ৰিভাৰ মেপ অফ আসাম খনো দিছো flood affected districts so basically disaster management or পৰা মই মেপখন লৈছিলো গতিকে মেজৰ ৰিভাৰ ব্ৰহ্মপুত্ৰখন দেখিছে কেনেকে বৈ আহিছে ফ্লো হৈ গৈছে সো ইয়াতে ব্ৰহ্মপুত্ৰ আৰু তাৰ লগত কিছু সকল উপনদী বা ট্ৰিবিউটৰিজৰ নামও দিয়া গৈছে ঠিক আছে সো এখন বেসিক্যালি মই মেপ এখন দিলো ৰেভিনিউ ডিপাৰ্টমেন্ট গভৰ্নমেন্ট আসাম ডিস্ট্ৰিক্ট এডমিনিষ্ট্ৰেচনৰ আন্ডাৰত এই মেপখন উপলব্ধ আছিল সো আমি ডিটেইলত এতিয়া ডিসকাশন কৰিম The Brahmaputra River is প্ৰথমত ব্ৰহ্মপুত্ৰ ৰিভাৰৰ কথা অলপ জানি লওঁ পৰীক্ষাৰ কাৰণে বিৰাটে ইম্পৰ্টেন্ট এবাৰো কোৱেশ্চনত ব্ৰহ্মপুত্ৰৰ লেফট বেংক অৰ নৰ্থ বেংক সাউথ বেংকৰ মোস্ট প্ৰবাবলি এটা কোৱেশ্চন আহিছে কোন কেটা ডিস্ট্ৰিক্ট থাকে সো ব্ৰহ্মপুত্ৰ ৰিভাৰ ইজ এ লং ট্ৰান্সবাউন্ডাৰী ৰিভাৰ ইন দ্য কন্টিনেন্ট অফ এছিয়া দ্যাট ফ্লোজ থ্ৰু দ্য টিবেট অটোনমাস ৰিজন অফ চাইনা ইন্ডিয়া এন্ড বাংলাদেশ ওকে সো Next, the river originates in the lake Mansarovar region close to the Mount Kailash and then flows more than 3969 within the boundaries of the Tibet Autonomous Region, India and Bangladesh, and finally drains into the Bay of Bengal. So, Mount Kailash or Lake Mansarovar region originate hoy aru Tibet Autonomous Region, India Bangladesh or majot boi goi lastot Bay of Bengalot ki hoy drain hoy. Thik ase? The Brahmaputra River is considered as 15th longest river and 9th largest river in the world by discharge volume. Depending on the discharge volume, Brahmaputra 15th longest river and 9th largest river boli world or dhara jay. Thik ase? Eti ami Brahmaputra river or geography to saw keneke boi ahise ki korise. Okay, very important apnaloke note kori lobo. The headwaters of Brahmaputra River originates from the Yangtze Glacier. Okay, that is located close to Mount Kailash on the northern edge of Himalayas. Aru kot Burang country of Tibet Autonomous Region. Ibilak note kori lobo. After originating from its source, kot jay? The river flows in the eastern direction for about 1100 km, passing between the Kailash range in the north and the main range in the Himalayas in the south. So lahe lahe boi ahise ঠিক আছে ব্ৰহ্মপুত্ৰ নদীখন while flowing within the boundaries of Tibet Autonomous Region the river is referred to as Yarlung Sangpo jo jetia Tibet Autonomous Regionৰ ভিতৰত ব্ৰহ্মপুত্ৰ ৰিভাৰখন ফ্লো হৈ থাকে তো সেই ৰিজনত আমাৰ ব্ৰহ্মপুত্ৰখনক কি বুলি জানা যায় Yarlung Sangpo বুলি জানা যায় ঠিক আছে it is estimated that in Tibet the Yarlung Sangpo river receives about 22 major tributaries মানে যেতিয়া টিবেটত ব্ৰহ্মপুত্ৰখন Yarlung Sangpo নামেৰে ফ্লো হৈ থাকে তেতিয়া ইয়াক 22টা প্ৰায় 22টা মেজৰ ট্ৰিবিউটৰিয়ে জয়েন কৰে ঠিক আছে some of these are most significant tributaries such as Rakajangbo Lhasa Jije Niang river and Niang Kyu eketa these are from Tibet Autonomous Region okay so ami next page to le jam তাৰ পিছত কি হয় টিবেটৰ আহাৰ পিছত the river then turns to the north and the northeast direction তাৰ পিছত ক'ত যাব north and northeast direction ত টাৰ্ন লয় ব্ৰহ্মপুত্ৰ ৰিভাৰ কোনে ঠিক আছে where it flows through a series of narrow gorges formed between the mountainous massifs of Namsa Barwa and Gayalapedi in the eastern Himalaya range তাৰ পিছত from here the river turns to the south and southeast direction and then passes through 504.6 kilometer long Yarlung Sangpo Grand Canyon which is considered as one of the largest and the deepest canyons of the world. ঠিক আছে তাৰ পিছত কি হ'ব after passing through the Yarlung Sangpo Grand Canyon the river crosses the China India line of control near Indian village Galing and enters the northern region of the Indian state of Arunachal Pradesh. Finally Arunachal Pradesh pai goli ঠিক আছে while flowing within the boundaries of Arunachal Pradesh the river is referred to as Siang. So Arunachalot ki boli koy tar bisot এই river khonok Siang boli koy note koribo. The river then makes a very speedy plunge from its initial elevation in the Tibetan region and finally emerges in the plains where it is referred to as Dihang. Plains of the pisot tak ki boli koa jay Dihang boli koa jay. Ei Dihang river khone etia continuous southward movement kore. Kori pela about 35 km at the head of the Assam Valley where it is joined by Dibang River and Lohit River. So ei Dihangok join kore Dibang aru Lohit River. Etia sabo after its confluence with the Lohit River, comma the Dihang River is referred to as the Brahmaputra. Literally, jar meaning hoy the son of Brahma, who is the supreme god of Hindus. So after Dihang ahar pisot southward journey kora pisot 35 km pisot I join kune kore Dibang River aru Lohit River. আৰু যেতিয়াই লোহিত ৰিভাৰ লগত কনফ্লুয়েন্স হয় দিহাং ৰিভাৰ খনক কি বুলি কোৱা হ'ব এতিয়া ব্ৰহ্মপুত্ৰ বুলি জনা যাব ঠিক আছে the indigenous Bodo tribal community refers Brahmaputra river as Burlung Buthur. Itu important ঠিক আছে the Brahmaputra river then enters Indian state of Assam where it meets the Jiaborali ba Kameng river in the Sonitpur district. Hol জিয়া ভৰলি বুলি কব পাৰে ওকে নেক্সট আমি আহি গলো তাৰ পিছত কি হয় ইন আসাম the Brahmaputra river is also known by several other names such as আমি লুইত বুলিও জানো বৰলুইত বুলিও জানো সিৰি লুইত বুলিও জানো দিলাও বুলিও জানো এটসেট্ৰা ঠিক আছে তাৰ পিছত চাব দে ভেৰি ইম্পৰ্টেন্ট ফ্যাক্ট এটা between the Lakhimpur and Dibrugarh districts of the state the Brahmaputra river separates into two distinctive streams. So Dibrugarh Lakhimpur districtor মাজত ব্ৰহ্মপুত্ৰখন দুটা ভাগত এনেকে বিভক্ত হৈ যায় ডিস্টিংক্ট স্ট্ৰীম হৈ যায় ঠিক আছে forming the Brahmaputra channel in the south and Kherkutia channel in the north আৰু এই channel দুটা পিছত আকৌ 100 কিলোমিটাৰ ডাউনষ্ট্ৰীমত লগ খায় ঠিক আছে আৰু যেতিয়া লগ খায় তেতিয়া কি হয় formation of Majuli island which is considered as the largest river island in the world ঠিক আছে after that ki hoy the river then turns southwards around Garo hills and then enters plains of Bangladesh ঠিক আছে tar bisot ki hoy Brahmaputra river joined by Tista river which is one of its largest tributaries tar bisot after it joining with Tista river Brahmaputra river separates into two distributary branches ako Tista logot join hoy bisot duta distributary branches ot bibhokto hoy the western branch containing the major part of the river's flow continue its southward journey where it is referred to as the Jamuna river which ultimately merges with the lower Ganges or the Padma river at Golondo Ghat okay anhate junto smaller eastern branch ase which is referred to as a old Brahmaputra flows in the southeast direction and joins the Meghna river okay and at last the combined flow of the Padma Jamuna rivers joins the Meghna river near the district of Chandpur okay the three rivers then flow through the delta region to enter the Meghna estuary and ultimately drain into Bay of Bengal. So this is the flow chart of Brahmaputra river keneke boy ahi pelai lastot Bay of Bengalot deposit hole ba drain hole ঠিক আছে okay very important ekhini note kori lob apnaloke next catchment area of Brahmaputra so Tibetor catchment area kiman hoy Brahmaputra 2,93,000 square kilometer India and Bhutanot 2,40,000 square kilometer aru Bangladeshot 47,000 square kilometer ঠিক আছে so catchment area sabse kot beshi where highest kot hoy comment box ot janabo আৰু এটা increasing to decreasing order banabo increasing to decreasing order catchment area kot beshi India Bangladesh Bhutan ne Tibet ঠিক আছে Brahmaputra basin extends over an area of 5,80,000 square kilometer up to its confluence within Bangladesh. এই গোটেইবিলাক পইণ্ট আহিব পাৰে কেতিয়াবা ইম্পৰ্টেণ্ট লিখি থব পাৰে The average width of Brahmaputra is 5.46 kilometers. Okay. The maximum discharge of Brahmaputra at Panlu near Guwahati was recorded as 72,779 cubic on 1962 or minimum discharge 1757 cubic on 22nd February 1963. ঠিক আছে Average annual discharge is about 20,000 cubic and average dry season discharge is 4420 cubic. So ekita note kori lobo. Hol next the river slope is very steep. Brahmaputra river juntu flow hoy je enake ahe. Okay wait so So river খনৰ যোনটো স্লোপ হয় ব্ৰহ্মপুত্ৰ ৰিভাৰ যেটা বৈ আহে এনেকে অসমত আপোনালোকে দেখাই পাব very steep slope হয় না slope to very steep a drop of about 4,800 meter is achieved in the length about 700 kilometer in China that is Tibet autonomous region of China and this average slope of about 2.82 gets reduced about 0.1 meter per kilometer in Assam Valley ঠিক আছে 2.82 meter per kilometer gets reduced about 0.1 meter per kilometer in the Assam Valley. Due to this sudden flattening of the river slope, the river becomes braided in nature. Kiho karone braided in nature hoy jay? Due to sudden flattening on river slope. This one important note kori lobo. Etur khudibo pare je 2.82 meter per kilometer gets reduced to 0.1 meter per kilometer in the Assam Valley. That's why sudden junto flattening of river slope hoy he karone river khon braided in nature hoy thik ase during its course in Assam Valley the river is joined by about 20 important tributaries on its north bank and 13 on its south bank okay south bank tributary 13 khon important ase aru 20 khon north bank ot ase joining of these tributaries bringing the high sediment load activities braiding so jibilak sediment bilak koria ane tributary bilake kebilakeo braiding nature what সহায় কৰে ব্ৰহ্মপুত্ৰ ঠিক আছে ব্ৰহ্মপুত্ৰ sub basin extends over an area 5,80,000 square kilometer lying in Tibet China Bhutan India and Bangladesh the drainage area lying in India is 1,94,413 square kilometer which is nearly 5.9% of the total geographical area of the country that is India okay important Ita Brahmaputra is bounded to the north by Himalayas east by Patkai range of hills running along the Assam Burma border south ot ki ase Assam range of hills aru west ot Himalayas and the ridge separating it from Ganga sub basin so Ganga sub basin or pura ridge separate kore thik ase so these are the important points next ami gusi golu sub basin or kothale the sub basin lies in the state of Arunachal Pradesh important note kori lobo code ase aru kiman ase 1,94,413 square kilometer paisilu hoine total so Arunachal Pradesh Assam Nagaland Meghalaya West Bengal aru Sikimot sub basin tu ase code kiman ase drainage area Arunachalot 81,000 approx Assamot 70,000 approx West Bengalot 12,000 approx Meghalaya 11,000 approx Nagalandot 10,000 approx okay Sikimot 7,000 approx so highest to lowest dia ase yat dekhise ne hone decreasing order ketiaba ahibo pare thik ase etia Brahmaputra Valley Brahmaputra side ot jitu amar jotu Brahmaputra Valley boli koy tar soil type to upor ketiaba question ahibo pare the most predominant soil type found in the sub basin is called the red loamy soil or alluvial soil okay a sub basin to soil upor question jodi ahe kenuka soil poja red loamy soil and alluvial soil other important soil types are sandy loamy clayey soils and their combinations and laterite soils ekitao poa jay kintu major hoy ki red loamy soil and alluvial soil thik ase culturable area of this sub basin is about this one which is 6.2% of the culturable area of the country হৈ গল নোট কৰি লব নেক্সট ট্ৰিবিউটাৰিজ এতিয়া ব্ৰহ্মপুত্ৰ ট্ৰিবিউটাৰি কথাও আহি থাকে খুব all the tributaries of the valley are okay all the tributaries of the valley area are rain fed and form up with rain okay the precipitation here is mainly due to কিহৰ কাৰণে generally বৰষুণ হয় south west monsoon karone thik ase heavy precipitation occurs here from May to September সকলো তো জানে the main north bank tributaries of Brahmaputra are Suansiri Ranganadi Dikong Buroi Borgang Jiaborali Dhonsiri north Puthimari then etu koma hobo laisile Manas Beki I and Sonkos thik ase south bank tributaries Noa Dihing Buri Dihing Disang Dikho Bhugdoi Dhonsiri south Kopili Kulsi Krishnai Dudnoi and Jinjiram so eblak gutekhini monot rakhibo apnaloke etia mok eta kotha kobo ব্ৰহ্মপুত্ৰৰ এই নৰ্থ বেংকটো আমি ট্ৰিবিউটাৰিজ গম পাইছো ডিস্ট্ৰিক্ট আছে নেকি নৰ্থ বেংকত যদি আছে কি কি হয় ডিস্ট্ৰিক্টস আৰু সাউথ বেংকত ডিস্ট্ৰিক্ট আছে নেকি যদি আছে কি কি হয় অসমৰ ডিস্ট্ৰিক্টছৰ কথা কৈছো মই অব আসাম কমেন্ট বক্সত মোক জনাবচোন যদি পাৰে ঠিক আছে ওকে নেক্সট আমি গুছি গলো characteristics of tributaries এতিয়া north bank tributaries or কিছুমান characteristics আছে south bank tributaries or কিছুমান characteristics আছে ব্ৰহ্মপুত্ৰ ঠিক আছে the characteristics of north bank tributaries are different than that of south bank tributaries north bank tributaries bilak ki hoy they have very steep slope bilak ekdom steep hoy aru shallow braided channels for a considerable distance from the foothills and in some cases right up to the outfall etu number 1 characteristics car north bank এটা যদি ডিফারেন্স হতে দ্বিতীয় কব পাৰিব they have boulder pebble and coarse sandy beds and carry heavy slit discharge so heavy slit তেওঁলোকে কৰিয়া লৈ যায় ঠিক আছে generally have flashy floods flash flood বিলাক বেছিকে হয় ফটককে ফ্লাড আহি যায় ঠিক আছে যেটো স্লোপ বেছি নামি হাত স্পিড টু বেছি হয় so the south bank tributaries কি হয় they have comparatively flatter grades and deep meandering channels almost from the foothills okay আৰু they have comparatively low slit surge so আমি characteristics গম পালো north bank আৰু south bank tributaries next আমি আহি গৈছো ইয়াৰ লগত ৰিলেটেড আমি অলপ চাই লম ব্ৰহ্মপুত্ৰ বোৰ্ড মই এডিশনালি দি দিছো কেতিয়াবা আহি যাব পাৰে it is a statutory body set up under the act of parliament called Brahmaputra Board Act it is act of 1980 under ministry of irrigation এতিয়া হে ministry of irrigation to কি বুলি কয় ministry of water resources ঠিক আছে the jurisdiction কি হয় jurisdiction of the board includes both Brahmaputra and Barak Valley and covers all the states of northeastern region Sikkim and a part of West Bengal falling under the Brahmaputra basin note koi lobo okay the board consists of 21 members 4 full time members and 17 part time members representing 7 states of the northeastern region northeastern council concerned ministries that is Ministry of Water Resources, Agriculture, Finance, Power Surface Transport and departments of Government of India, Central Water Commission, Geological Survey of India, India Meteorological Department and Central Electricity Authority. Note koi lobo. ঠিক আছে? This is jurisdictional map of Brahmaputra Board. Okay? So next আমি গুছি গৈছো since the creation of Ministry of Development of Northeastern Region then this is donor ministry বুলি যে কওঁ আমি হয়নে donor ministry create হোৱাৰ পিছত আৰু inclusion of Sikkim and a part of West Bengal within the jurisdiction of Brahmaputra Board যেতিয়াৰ পৰাই donor ministry from hall আৰু Sikkim আৰু part of West Bengal যেতিয়া Brahmaputra Board ৰ purview le আহিলে তেতিয়াৰ পৰা board খনত আৰু কিছুমান মেম্বাৰ সোমাল কোন কোন সোমাল a representative of donor the waterways department West Bengal the waterways department West Bengal okay the chief engineer Brahmaputra and Barak basin okay Central Water Commission Shillong and advisor Northeast Planning Commission are invited as special invitees of the board meetings যেতিয়া board meeting বহে এই সকলক special invitee কৰি মাতে the board started functioning with its headquarters at Guwahati from 11 January 1982 okay As per subsection 2 of section 3 of Brahmaputra Board rules 1981, the board has established a liaison office at New Delhi. Liaison korbo karone, jogajog korbo karone. Thik ase. The board has following regional offices and coordination offices. Itanagar ase, Guwahati ase, Imphal, Shillong, Aizawl, Dimapur, Agartala, Gangtok, Siliguri, aru New Delhi jonto coordination office ase. State bilako sai labo, Itanagar for Arunachal, Guwahati for Assam, Imphal for Manipur, Shillong for Meghalaya, Aizawl for Mizoram, etc. Thik ase? Okay. Next ami gusi golu mission ki hoy Brahmaputra board otia. Okay, so your mission hall regulation and development of interstate Brahmaputra and Barak river valley by planning and such other measures so as to achieve development and utilization of water resources of Brahmaputra. Important day. Aro vision ki hoy integrated management of flood and river basins of interstate or international rivers of northeastern region involving expertise of domain experts, state-of-art knowledge, technology, working closely with state governments, also with other stakeholders. This is their vision. Okay. Next, ami gusi jam. Recently, আপোনালোকে গম পায় বহুত ধুনিয়া আমাৰ টুৰিজমৰ কাৰণে পদক্ষেপ লৈছে চৰকাৰে তাৰে কিছুমান বস্তু মই লৈ আহিছো যেহেতু পোৱা গৈছে সো আপোনালোকে জানি থোৱাটো প্ৰয়োজনীয় মহাবাহু ব্ৰহ্মপুত্ৰ ৰিভাৰ হেৰিটেজ চেণ্টাৰ এটা ওপেন হৈছে বৰ ধুনিয়া আসলতে আপোনালোকে ওয়েবসাইটত গৈ চাব পাৰিব আৰু নিজেও যদি আছে আপোনালোকে চাব পাৰে under the aegis of Guwahati's Metropolitan Development Authority the entire hillock previous junto deputy commissioners Bangalore asile along with the surrounding grounds have been transformed into Mahabahu Brahmaputra River Heritage Center dedicated to the spirit and legacy of majestic river Brahmaputra. Thik ase? The 3 lined walkways leading to this pedestrian only campus with an art garden, a 170 years old heritage bungalow, an open air amphitheater along with a modern glass facade building functioning as a cafe and a riverside garden with open grass patches set amidst trees with art installations, specially designed activity spaces and viewing decks overlooking the river are landscaped in a way to refresh the scene. So dhuniya ke gori tula hoise ketu porte montobbo agbaise yat. Okay, yare important aru jodi ami saba khojo dutaman fact gutekhini pori diu নহলে the legacy of this place as a focal point continues from the days of yore when this hillock and its surroundings along the river was called Itakholi. Thik ase? And was the base camp of the most powerful Borphukon of Ahom kingdom. Jodi ami history le jao ekhini kotha gom pao. It was this hillock from where the legendary Lasit Borphukon surveyed the battle of Mughal army. Despite him being unwell, led a charge with his men to the decisive attack against the Mughals. So historical importance ase. Okay, the bravery of this decisive attack witnessed by river Brahmaputra changed the course by the battle and the Mughals were pushed back forever. As and when the campus expands to the future, a proposed memorial dedicated to the memory of Lasit Borphukon will be located at the far side of the hillock with a clear view of Saraighat also. আৰু এইটো চাবো কেতিয়াবা আহিব পাৰে artistic and thematic concept of the Mahabahu Brahmaputra River Heritage Center has been formulated by Sahnab Alam and also extends itself to the logo that has been specially designed by Guwahati based artist and graphic designer Manav Datta Borua. Okay, the architectural design to conserve and restore the heritage bungalow was done by Smita Makhija and Jia Hussain and the restoration process was executed under supervision of Jagat Ranjan Goswami. Okay, so MBRHC has its own dedicated car parking space. Inibaro extra disu. And maintain the sanity of this place of the vehicular traffic has been prohibited. Okay, this is not very much important. So next ami gusi goisu Brahmaputra river front Manbazar Guwahati etu dhuniya ke gori tula hoise. Okay, feature bilak ki hoy walkways and steps sitting around Padam Pukhuri. So these are very beautifully developed for tourism purposes. Guwahati ase moi ekane di disu Congregation of court for hosting and state banquets and gatherings, sunset point and viewing decks. These are features. Okay. Total area for construction iman, total build up cost 69.85 crores. এনেকে আছে location পানবজাৰ গুৱাহাটী 2024 20 জানুৱাৰীত ওপেন কৰা হৈছে ঠিক আছে তো আমি ৰিভাৰ ব্ৰহ্মপুত্ৰক লৈ লাহে লাহে তাৰ সাৰাউন্ডিংস বিলাকক কেনেকে টুৰিজম সাৰ্কিট হিচাপে গঢ়ি তুলিব পাৰো এটা সুন্দৰ হেৰি প্ল্যান চলিছে ওকে সো যেতিয়া এই প্ৰজেক্ট বিলাক ডিজাইন কৰিছিলে তেতিয়া এই ফলোইং কিছুমান কন্ডিশন মানি চলিছিল যাতে ইকোলজিক্যাল ব্যালেন্সটো মানে মেইনটেইন হয় হয় নহয় তেতিয়া প্ৰকৃতিৰ লগতো খাপ খাই পেলাই আমি যিকোনো কনস্ট্ৰাকশন কৰাৰ আগত বস্তুবিলাক চাব লাগে সো যদি মেইনছত এনে কিছুমান কোৱেশ্চন দিয়ে ধৰক implementing and designing certain projects involving natural flora and fauna may be beneficial for a state in certain aspect if designed properly analyze বুলি যদি কয় তেতিয়া এনেকুৱা ধৰণৰ আপুনি points bilak dibo pare je ekhini points should be kept in mind for creation by implementation of certain projects in line of mane in projects involving natural flora and fauna without destructing ba without hampering the natural resources kenake ecological restoration kora hoise tat revitalization of yetu for Brahmaputra moi likhisu revitalization of the lily pond and creation of a new river edge to enhance the natural habitat and promote biodiversity teneke groundwater recharge use of cascading paved terraces gabions and recharge pits to provide structural support increase biomass enrich the soil and support the growth of riparian vegetation teneke revitalization of flora and fauna kora goise planting over 2 lakhs meter square with trees and shrubs to revitalize so square meter square nature species preserve the local flora and fauna to attract native fauna sustainable infrastructure banaise use of durable granite paving provides the long lasting infrastructure with low maintenance reduces environmental impact and promotes resource efficiency for sustainable project teneke botanical garden as an open gallery the botanical garden is designed as an open gallery to promote awareness and plant diversity and encourage public engagement and education teneke reshaping for recreation transforming land into car plazas and recreational spaces as a sustainable urban design and approach to benefit the tourist and residential life teneke public interaction encourage kora goise connect the site to local history museum to encourage community engagement with cultural and historical elements so ebilak gutei apuni as a whole tourism development or aspect at likhi pelabosun points bilak je যিকোনো এটা টুৰিজম সেক্টৰ ডেভেলপ কৰিব পাৰ কাৰণে উইদাউট এফেক্টিং ইটস নেচাৰেল হেবিটেশন বা নেচাৰেল ফ্লোৰা এণ্ড ফৌনা কেনেকৈ আমি মানে ভাবিব পাৰো বা কেনেকুৱা ষ্টেপ ল'ব পাৰো সো মই এই কাৰণে বেসিক্যালি এইখিনি দিছো ওকে নেক্সট আমি আহি গলো বাৰাক ৰিভাৰ সিস্টেম ওকে সো ইয়াতে আপোনালোকে চাব পাৰে বাৰাক ৰিভাৰৰ ফ্লোটো মই দিয়ে দিছো দিস so the river Barak has a geographical area of 6922 square kilometer excluding the hills district okay the Barak river originates in the Manipur hills the local rainfall run of the valley along the that of adjacent hilly areas close to the river Barak and its various tributaries and is drained out to the Bangladesh okay important tributaries ki ase north bank Jiri Siri Madhura Jatinga and Larang okay teneke south bank ki ase Sonai Ghagra Katakhal Dhaleshwari Singra and Longai ঠিক আছে tributaries are mainly ki rain fed and causes flood problems when precipitation occurs jetia borokhun besike hoy tetia etu gome paise flood hoy so Barak sub basin drains areas in kot kun dekhot India Bangladesh and Burma okay so drainage area lying in India is 41,723 square kilometer to 1.38% of area geographical area of India ঠিক আছে bounded northward by Bareil range separating it from Brahmaputra sub basin so Brahmaputra sub basin pa kihe divide korise Barakok Bareil range ঠিক আছে এটো মনত ৰাখিব the eastত Nalucha hills south and westত আছে Bangladesh aru the sub basin lies in the state of Meghalaya, Manipur, Mizoram, Assam, Tripura and Nagaland. So ekita state ot ase sub basin, thik ase. Ekita India bitorot. ইণ্ডিয়াৰ ভিতৰত একেটা ষ্টেটত আছে সো কোট কোট কিমান আছে মেঘালয় মণিপুৰ মিজোৰাম আসাম ত্ৰিপুৰা দিয়ে দিছো মই নাগালেণ্ড হয়নে ড্ৰেইনেজ এৰিয়া বিলাক চাব পাৰে ফ্ৰম গ্ৰেটাৰ টু লোৱাৰ 41723 হেতু কেনেকে ওলাইছেগে হয়নে মেঘালয়ত about 10650 স্কয়াৰ কিলোমিটাৰ মণিপুৰত around 9000 মিজোৰামত 8000 approx আসামত 7000 approx ত্ৰিপুৰাত 4000 approx and নাগালেণ্ডত 728 approx ঠিক আছে নেক্সট আমি গুছি গলো predominant soil type sub basin area কি পায় আগত কি পাইছিলে ব্ৰহ্মপুত্ৰত জনাবো হেতু জনাবো ডিফাৰেন্স টু কি laterite soil red and yellow soil পোৱা যায় predominant culturable area only 0.5% of culturable area of the country whereas brahmaputra greater hoy brahmaputra sub basin area culturable area to okay next flood and river erosion management agency boli eta ase homot hetu ami ki hoy ebar sai ঠিক আছে the flood and river erosion management agency of assam frema was set up in April 2010 as an executing agency under Societies Registration Act 1860 ঠিক আছে সো আমি জি আছে একো বস্তু মিস কৰিব না লাগে সব পঢ়ি যাব লাগে it is special purpose vehicle established for implementation of Assam integrated flood and river bank erosion risk management investment program important day etu kune aid korise Asian Development Bank ADB with the provision of comprehensive cost effective and sustainable structural and non structural measures in the three selected strategic location of code ase Polasbari Gumi Kaziranga and Tribhugar okay flood and river erosion jonto frema hoy ei program ta ki kore pursues the vision of tackling one of the Assam's foremost and major barriers to the development that is flood and erosion at three priority sub project sites okay it constitutes a carefully planned paradigm shift from living with the floods towards proactively managing the flood risk built on a better understanding of the risk environment and integrated with disaster preparedness ঠিক আছে the main objective of the program is to enhance sustainability and inclusive economic growth in flood prone areas along with Brahmaputra river very important note korilo okay next ami goisu objective ki hoy primary objective ki hoy to manage and implementation of Asian Development Bank funded project with provision of comprehensive cost effective and sustainable structural and non structural measures in the selected strategic locations okay secondary objectives ki hoy facilitate sustainable interdepartmental cooperation coordination and communication to integrate structural and non structural measures relevant to the IFREM projects implementation and maintenance operation and management of such infrastructure aru provide an etu ek number diba pare dui number enake diba pare provide an effective integrated flood and river erosion management project a frame funding channel for state government of Assam ঠিক আছে main agenda কি হয় দিয়া organize necessary resources and provide multidisciplinary working environment for successful implementation of IFREM in Assam ঠিক আছে conduct comprehensive project activities with effective management of institutional structural and non structural components including community participation aru coordinate activities among the concerned departments or agencies including state government of Assam field offices local governments and communities okay so these are the main agenda structure sabo pare jonto frema ase hoine this frema ইয়াতে টেকনিক্যাল ইউনিট থাকে নন টেকনিক্যাল ইউনিট থাকে ফাইনান্স এন্ড এডমিনিস্ট্রেটিভ ইউনিট থাকে মানে সো তার লগত কম্পোনেন্ট কি থাকে এনজিও ফর রিহ্যাবিলিটেশন এন্ড রিসেটেলমেন্ট ওয়ার্কস ডিব্ৰুগড় এন্ড পলাশবাৰীত আছে তেনেকে এডিসি থাকে সাব প্রজেক্ট কোঅর্ডিনেটর এনজিও ফর সিবিএফআরএমএল ওয়ার্কস এট ডিব্ৰুগড় এন্ড পলাশবাৰী গুমি সো দিজ আর পার্টস বা সাব কম্পোনেন্টস ঠিক আছে আমি আৰু এটা এটা আসাম ওয়াটার রিসার্চ এন্ড ম্যানেজমেন্ট ইনস্টিটিউট সোসাইটি so AWR MIS jonto short form ot koa jay so etu agote ki boli jona goisile river research station boli jona goisile it was river research station was set up as a research and advisory wing of water resource department of Assam in the year 1958 to etu kihor kane establish kora hoisile for carrying out research and investigation in all the diversified basic fields of civil engineering and earned distinction of becoming primary research organization of its kind in the whole northeastern region of India. The river research station was established at Bornihat at about 26 km away from Guwahati in the year 1958. ঠিক আছে? So A2 যোনটো RRS আছে river research station housed in RCC frame building in GS Road in Bornihat তেতিয়া 1961 এটা GS Road asile GS Road Guwahati Shillong Road Bornihat. The research station was dealing with the problems he সময়ত এটো কি ডিল কৰিছিলে faced with the problems relating to the soil mechanics, foundation engineering, concrete and material testing, river training, flood control and irrigation projects with the aid of hydraulic model experimentation. ঠিক আছে? After creation of Meghalaya state, the river research station was shifted to Guwahati in the year 1979 and continued its function in a new building and campus at Bosistha at about যোনটো দিছপুৰত আছে 6 কিলোমিটাৰ দূৰত. ঠিক আছে? So the RRS functioned well till the mid 90s and a lot of work in investigation and physical modeling was conducted by this center. Okay, next আমি আহি গৈছো in 2013 with an aim to establish a center of excellence for knowledge and technology in the field of water resources management in Northeast India. The river research station was converted to the ASSAM Water Research and Management Institute 2013. ঠিক আছে? To bring about structural change and to effect greater functional and financial autonomy to AWRMI so that it could develop as a center of excellence for water resources and river management in the state. It was converted into Assam Water Research and Management Institute Society in April 2015. Very important, এইবিলাক নোট কৰিলো. ইয়াৰ কিছুমান মেন্ডেট আছে অবজেক্টিভ বুলি ক'ব পাৰে to enable development of AWRMI as a center of excellence which will be the repository for all existing data, knowledge and technology relevant waters of Brahmaputra and Barak river and its tributaries, carrying out studies and research, originate new knowledge and expertise to manage this water for benefit and safety of the people of this region, to disseminate, explain and discuss this knowledge at technical levels as well as government and private sector, NGOs, academic institution and civil society. So এইবিলাক মই কৈছিলো নহয় components বিলাকত এইবিলাক সোমাই আছে. ঠিক আছে? Formulate policies and strategies and action plans based on the most advanced available knowledge and data for the consideration of the government and public. These are the mandate. Governing body থাকে, chief secretary থাকে, honorable chief secretary here আৰু বাকি সকলো additional chief secretary বা principal secretary water resource department তেখেত vice chairman থাকে আৰু এজন member secretary থাকে, secretary water resource department আৰু বাকি সকল member থাকে. ঠিক আছে? কেজন আছে member? 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 10 members আছে আৰু এজন member secretary আছে, এজন vice chairman আছে, এজন chairman আছে. ঠিক আছে? এটো হল governing body টো আৰু এখন executive body থাকে, তাতে কোনে head কৰে? chairperson, additional chief secretary or principal secretary water resource department government of Assam আৰু তাতে secretary জন vice chairman থাকে water research department or তেনেকে ডাইৰেক্টৰ জেনেৰেল এজন থাকে AWRIMS ৰ তে মেম্বাৰ সেক্ৰেটাৰি হয় আৰু বাকি চাৰিজন মেম্বাৰ হয়. ঠিক আছে? ওকে, সো water resource department government of Assam ৰ কথা লাষ্ট অলপ চাই লওঁ. flood control activities in Assam started in announcement of কেতিয়া start হৈছিল প্ৰথম flood control activities in Assam national policy for flood in 1954 যেতিয়া government of India announce কৰিছিল. The department performed the works under the name of public works department till 1970 লৈকে public work department বুলি কাম কৰিছিল. When the department along with the irrigation department was bifurcated from the parent department, PWD পৰা bifurcate হৈ গৈছিল. notification number টো নালাগে বাৰু. ঠিক আছে? public work department আৰু along with irrigation department bifurcate কৰি গৈছিল from PWD department. ঠিক আছে? Again in the year 1974 the irrigation department was separated from the flood control department. Okay, 1974 আকৌ irrigation department of flood control department টো আতৰি আহিছিল. প্ৰথম flood control department আৰু irrigation department টো public work department ৰ পৰা আতৰি গৈছিল in the year 1974 আকৌ irrigation or flood control department টো আতৰি হৈ গল আৰু সেই subsequently এই department was named as water resource department in the year 2002. Okay, 1/11/2002 notification ওলাইছিল. ঠিক আছে? after the তো water resource department কেতিয়া ফর্ম হৈছিলে 2002 ত ফর্ম হৈছিলে ঠিক আছে after the unprecedented flood in the country in 1954 government of India announced national policy on flood comprising on 3 phases তিনটা ফেজত এই 1954 ত ৰিলিজ কৰিছিলে national policy to announce কৰিছিলে immediate phase short term phase আৰু long term phase the flood control activities in Assam started এটো কৈছে 1954 ত subsequently outlined plan for flood control in Assam along with various comprehensive plans were prepared and the priority areas which needs to immediate and urgent attention were identified okay so last page hoy I think vision ki hoy water resource department or optimal sustainable protection of the Assam against flood and riverbank erosion including providing relief to the drainage congested areas of the state mission ketao di disu moi to develop policies programs practices etc teneke to put into places systems and practices which can result in a sustainable increase in flood and erosion protected areas okay flood and erosion protected areas keneke bahabo pare hone to actively engage with the neighboring countries and states for evaluation and execution of effective measures for flood management in the state teneke to disseminate information skills and knowledge which should help in capacity building and mass awareness etia objective ki ase to control riverbank erosion to prevent flood inundation drainage development land reclamation and river channelization collection of hydrometeorological data ebilak hol objective etia aru eta ase last jitu ki hoy function kene kore pre construction survey preliminary investigation kore aru study kore preparation of memo of their works eneke prepare kore tar bisot ki prepare kore preparation of detailed project report that is DPR of anti erosion town protection flood prevention ebilak opor report prepare kore agoteke ব্যবস্থা লব karone take up execution of new marginal embankment raising and strengthening of weak and deportable embankment anti erosion or town protection schemes drainage development as well as land reclamation and river channelization scheme etc are the functions of this department ako monitor aru maintenance kore aru ki kore collection compilation and analysis of hydrometeorological data so all these are come under the functions of but come under the purview of water resource department okay so azile iman khini asile I hope সকলে বুজি পাইছে আৰু মই জিমান পাৰো minute to minute detail include কৰিব চেষ্টা কৰিছো if you have liked our video then please like comment share and subscribe our YouTube channel Center for Academy for Civil Services thank you and have a nice day